This week we've got dramatic reporting, hood rat snacks, an Avatar series.
Yeah.
I've heard about the Avatar.
Me too. I'm excited for that. But let's go to number one.
Yes.
Number one.
Number one.
So for our first story, have you guys heard of Hurricane Florence?
Yeah.
It's destroying the East Coast.
Is it still happening?
I don't know.
I heard it was coming at a walking pace. Like the pace that it's coming, you can actually like walk and evade it as long as you take the necessary steps.
Outwalk the hurricane?
Is that meteorologist like jargon? Did they say that?
That's what I've been reading. That it's a big ass hurricane, but it's not as dangerous as like the sudden ones. Because if you prep, you can leave. But when you leave, of course, you're gonna like wreck shit. But you're able to outwalk it.
That's confusing coming from a news source. Usually they want us to be scared.
I don't know if you're kidding because there have been at least 37 deaths.
Maybe they care.
Maybe they were taking a nap when it happened.
Oh no, they died because they didn't leave. They were there. I know a lot of the deaths happened because like trees fell on people's houses, cars. Some people were trying to like do some Back to the Future shit and connect wires during the storm and shit and got electrocuted.
Oh my God.
Really?
Yeah, there's I read the reports. There's
those are the same guys that are like in their 60s that don't go to the doctor that when weird stuff is coming.
It was a lot of old people. Yeah. There was like a guy that was he went back to go check on his dogs and shit, and then on the way there he got blown away by the wind and shit. Yeah, it's kind of funny, but it happened.
So that's walking hurricane.
I think what Bart is saying though is like if you walk before the hurricane comes, then you could walk away from it. But when you're in it, you know? Like I saw some footage where this person was recording a flood and it looked like the ocean was at his fucking house. Like he's outside and then there's just nothing but like water and just waves just smashing around and then hitting the neighbors.
Safeway, like a water house.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. I remember as a kid, I would see the news, and I would see other cities that get completely flooded, right? Where like you can't even see the top of the cars, and people had to canoe around the neighborhood. I'm like, how fun is that?
Yeah.
Ski ones?
That's so too. But I mean, cut to now, you're just like, fuck, that was actually really fucked up.
Yeah, 'cause all your shit's ruined.
I think if anything, I would have wanted that because it meant that I got days off of school. Like for sure.
Do you think it's fucked up? Do you guys think it's fucked up to vacation in a place that's flooded? So
Fucked up for what?
So
Because you want to enjoy the flood like it's a canal?
Sunny California, we never get our cool floods, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh fuck, you see these fools over there? They're flooded as fuck. Let's go over there, rent some jet skis and fucking go around the
You're not
neighborhood.
gonna go like to hurricane relief? You're gonna jet ski.
I'll answer that afterwards.
Okay.
Oh, after you hear our...
No, I'm just saying, do you think it's fucked up to go there and, you know, ride the floods, canoe around, have a
I think
picnic?
so, yeah, because I think people would be like, oh no, like all my valuables are gone. And
If you're having a blast while people are like sitting on top of rooftops
everything.
with their dog and they're hungry as fuck and you're just running circles around them on a jet ski, that's kind of fucked up.
That is fucked up, yeah.
And Bart's on the jet ski and he's like, I'm from LA!
But if you go there with a bunch of water and you're riding on jet skis, that's not fucked up. Because you're like, I'm here to rescue some people.
people up, right?
Yeah.
Like he has like a little tugboat or something.
Yeah.
Helping
Because in your
people.
heart, you could have fun, but you can't show it in your face.
Yeah.
Because that's like going to a
Can
war-torn
you show
country.
me what that would look like if it's fun in your heart? Your eyes are smiling a little bit.
Yeah, because I can't contain it.
Fun. That's why he's gotta get the sunglasses on.
Yeah.
All right. You can't let your eyes see.
Because you're just like, this is fucking dope. You know? But then everyone around you is like fuck. Yeah, they're like fuck. They're like holding their dog and shit. They're like in water. They're like hungry, and you're just like to the rescue.
All right, so recently there was this Weather Channel report where the reporter was like bracing for his life, but then in the background you see something
Oh yeah, this
interesting.
is fucking funny, dude. Fuck this
I
guy.
fucking saw this shit. You
Fuck
fucking lying
this
sack
guy.
of shit, dude.
Oh, you haven't seen it? Perfect.
This is hilarious.
Okay, picking it up here in Wilmington, North Carolina.
It does look pretty violent, though.
We're in one of these bands.
Until you see that.
And it's funny, those two are in shorts too.
Yeah, they're about to go hit the gym or something.
He probably went to like a wind tunnel.
Raucous night at the hotel. And this wind gusting again over 6.
That looks crazy.
That's funny.
Those guys were giants. Like they're like 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
You know, and it didn't phase them.
In shorts.
Yeah. And now this guy looks bad. We're trashing the fucking reporter.
That's pretty funny though.
So someone tweeted that video out and they captioned it was so dramatic. Dude from the Weather Channel bracing for his life as 2 dudes just stroll past. # Hurricane Florence.
I don't know. Maybe he had hollow bones and he blows away easily.
Low key though, I feel like these news guys, like, their dreams were to become actors or other things, but then they couldn't. So then they did like the second best thing and became like a journalist or like some kind of reporter. Well, not a journalist, but like these kind of like reporters. Yeah, like a local. And then you know, they can't wait to put on their acting skills.
My time is shot.
Yeah.
Well, the Weather Channel responded to this saying that it's important to note that the 2 people in the background that they're walking on concrete, but that the reporter, he's trying to maintain his footing by being on the wet grass, and also he was reporting on air until 1 a.m. and so he's very exhausted.
And also, he's a little bitch.
I need to stand on concrete.
Yeah, it's a straight cover up. Yeah, it's like, why'd you choose, like, why'd you go on the fucking balance beam to record? Why don't you go stand on the concrete where it's fucking safe? There's another picture, like a meme that's floating around, where there's a city that was flooded, or like barely flooded, and they had the reporter find a big ass hole. So this fool's standing up to here in water and say, this place is flooded. But then when you look at the cameraman, the water, their shoes are still dry. Cause they just stood in the dry area, and I think the reporter's like, what is gonna look the most dramatic, and they jump in the thing.
Yeah.
So it's like,
That's the news though, man. Like,
Yeah, that's the fact that they had to make a statement is what tells you that they were covering their own asses because they know that they need views and they want you to watch as long as possible. So it's got to be a dangerous storm. He's gonna die
yeah.
any second now.
Scare the fuck out of people.
There also have been other videos of, like for example, there's one video in 2005 where there's a reporter, she was in a canoe or like a kayak thing, and then you see people literally walk right past her. And the reporters are like, is it even that?
It was probably like an inch of water.
Yeah, and then she ends up covering it up by saying like, oh, but it's like, it's way more fun to be in a canoe than to walk.
That's very true. I'm with her.
I gotta say, if I was a news reporter and I had a canoe on hand and there was a puddle of water, I would do it.
Right?
I would.
Yeah.
I'm with her.
if you're gonna lie, just do a better job and have people stay out of your frame.
I know.
Yeah.
But it was funny too because you could see her oar. It's like barely getting into the water. And then the
Big
reporters,
oar.
That bitch is like,
they even threw her to the bus saying too, like, are you hitting the ground?
It's hilarious.
I was like, no.
that's dope.
Did you have a life jacket on too, just in case?
I feel like the mainstream news is like getting more and more called out by the minute. No one's believing it. Like no one in our generation believes any of that shit.
But like, you know what the fucked up thing is? That's what people do on YouTube all the time too.
yeah, that's true.
Like not everybody, but a lot. Like
True.
But a lot of people are smarter these days than our parents. So
True. All right, for our next story, this woman in San Antonio, Texas, she's selling this subscription box service called Hood Rat Snacks. And
sign me up, Tiffany.
That is tight.
what's Hood Rat Snacks like? Bologna and like
What kind of hood rat?
Like a fucking 40-ounce Old English.
with flaming hot Cheetos.
Has to come with
Do
the
all
paper
hood
bag,
rats eat
dude.
the same thing?
Yeah,
I didn't know all hood rats are created equal.
You know,
They
you
are.
gotta have
They
those
are.
little barrel juice things with the
apple juice thing?
no, like the little barrel juice. Like it's like a plastic barrel and it's got like a you know what I'm talking about. It's got the aluminum at the top.
You could only get those at like liquor stores.
I know what that is.
Oh, I know
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
It's like Kool-Aid, right?
it's like
but it's
Kool-Aid.
super fluorescent.
that's the ultimate hood rat beverage.
What is this? I don't know what you're
Yeah,
talking
I'm
about.
curious
I don't know
now.
how to Google it.
I don't know how to.
There's also like
Ultimate hood
there's
rat
also
beverage.
there's also like the bear or whatever with the straw that's connected to it and then you just pop it open.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Little Hug. That's what they're called. Dude, Gio, have you never had one of
I don't
these
know.
before?
You probably seen it before.
Let me see. I hope I have. I don't want to be left out of the hood rat circle.
I'd be left out with you. I have no idea what this is.
Big one. There we go.
Show me the hood rat circle.
Yeah.
No.
Oh!
No, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Wow, okay.
That means your parents cared about you.
Yeah.
That's what that means.
It's a drink? Is it like an alcoholic drink?
No, they're fluorescent.
It's like
They're fluorescent.
Kool-Aid in a bottle.
That shit's like glow in the dark.
No.
Yeah, super.
And there's this weird like aftertaste, like a diet.
Oh yeah, the aspartame.
Yeah.
No, it's good that you never had it. It means parents care.
Do you know what I'm talking about? The bear one, or like the one that's connected? The straw's connected to it, and you gotta pop it open.
I know what you're talking about.
Vaguely, I feel like I'd know it if I saw it.
It's like that. It's just fucking water, colored water, sugar in a fucking bottle.
Yeah, so this woman here, she is selling these hood rat snack boxes because she moved from San Antonio to Boston for many years, and during that time she kept asking her family if they could send her care packages of her hometown favorite snacks. And so she thought this would be a great idea for other people that are living in other parts of the country or even the world, and they can have some San Antonio snacks. So it's like hot Cheetos.
That was a hood rat snack. I was thinking hot Cheetos.
Yeah, that's why I said flame. Wait, they don't have flaming hot Cheetos all over America?
Yeah, they do, but I guess it's like the combination of like, because I've never seen this
All
drink.
right, Big Red is a Texas thing. I didn't start drinking that till I went to Texas.
That was like Topo Chico, and then this Don Chelada.
Oh, is that the Bloody Mary mix?
Yeah, so this is like to make a michelada box.
Yeah.
And then
The chili Fritos.
Ooh, yeah.
Where the saladitos at?
she has saladitos in her website.
Oh, tight.
Yeah.
So it's like Mexican hood rat stuff.
But it's specific to
San Antonio?
Yeah, it's like San Antonio.
They should have regional, like LA hood rat, San Antonio hood rat.
When she said hood rat, and then I heard San Antonio and Boston, I was like,
They don't have hood rats there. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, it's just that she missed like those snacks specifically from her hometown.
but she called it hood rat snacks. Like I was thinking like,
That's dope.
yeah, I was thinking like, I don't even know. I can't think of any like really cheap snacks.
I like hood rat snacks.
I wonder if they had Lucas too in San Antonio.
I don't know if they make that anymore. Do they still make it?
They make it different.
Oh.
It's not the same.
I used to love
Lead's
eating
taken out.
Lucas.
Yeah, like for example, this one here, you could see like the mazapan.
Yeah, I love that.
Mazapan is, and then the mango chili.
Oh, that
lollipop.
flat cookie thing is bomb.
Oh, the japonés,
the cacahuates.
cacahuates japonés. These are so
Peanuts
bomb.
covered in
I'm forgetting everything.
Hey, how come they call them japonés?
Oh, because I looked.
That means
into it.
Japanese, right?
Yeah, I looked into it one
From
time.
Japan?
From what I remember, what I read, there was this Japanese dude that created it when he was living in Mexico. And so they're not from Japan, but it's like a Japanese dude that created it when he was.
Imported.
Because I've had something similar to that in Japanese snacks. It's like a nut, and then it's covered in that crunchy thing.
Yeah.
That's like caramel or something, right? And then it's like, I don't know, but it's like
a breaded type of
but it's
shit.
crisp, like it's crunchy, and it's covered, in the peanut.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I thought they popped it. You know, like
What?
corn pops, they go like they popped it. So I thought they threw a peanut in a popper and it turned into that.
Like corn nuts?
Are you not all
Yeah, like
seeds?
that like corn, like they popped
But they
it.
do
into
pop
something.
it.
Oh, they're called cracker nuts in English.
Cacahuates? No, cacahuates is literally a peanut.
Yeah, but what's that outer shell covering though?
The Japanese one?
Yeah.
Also, the outer shell is this is peanuts that are coated in wheat flour dough and then fried or deep fried.
Oh, it's deep fried.
Oh, damn, that's hella unhealthy.
I thought it was popped as a kid.
You know what I love about Mexican stuff? They get the most healthiest things and make it unhealthy as fuck.
Hell yeah.
We like to stay happy, dude.
It's good though. It's like you get a cup of fruits, but that's not good enough. You gotta add syrup, you gotta add chili, you gotta add all kinds of goodness to it. Salt.
Yeah.
One time I saw this Mexican family take out a bottle of Centrum and they poured it out and then they got the multivitamin and then they put butter on top of it and then they put it in the microwave and they split it up and they ate it.
Shut up, you're joking.
The multivitamin
Don't give my mom's secret recipe away, you shit.
It would have been good, but they just added like 2 sticks of butter to the Centrum.
It was so bomb though. If you haven't tried it, try a bottle of Centrum with butter. It is the shit.
That hurts my soul because you know what? I know that if you microwaved it and you mix it with butter, it would like melt. You know, like it would turn into like a no.
That's how Mexicans eat their multivitamin.
Yep.
With butter.
You heard it here first, folks.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, that's what you got wrong. We don't even take vitamins.
I know.
Good job, Tiff.
Fine, they got rusty nails and they scraped the
Multivitamins a
rust
white man
off of it.
thing.
They scraped the rust off and they put it on the elote. That's what that red powder actually is.
Stupid.
Oh my god.
That's chili.
Anyway.
Stupid ass.
Yeah, so if you're interested,
Good for her.
you can check out her
I love the
subscription. Yeah, she has
I want to
it.
do my own hood rat snacks.
Like what?
I feel like that's like South hood rat
What
or like
would be LA?
Latina hood rat snacks.
What is it? LA.
Dude, Anna
She didn't have cup of noodles though. She fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, she's gonna change the items over and over. Yeah, so she'll probably have a couple.
Because I would do that Kool-Aid juice thing, like, or Kool-Aid in a bottle kind of thing.
Oh, the one that you twist off the cap. That one?
Yeah, I would do
that
something
one?
that's like ghetto hors d'oeuvres, like instead of like it's kind of like Lunchables, but then you just get like
ghetto
bologna,
hors d'oeuvres,
yeah, government cheese and like
I don't know about government cheese. You lost me there.
I know, like
that's like welfare cheese. Like I would only get it at my friend's place.
Individually packed ones. What are those called?
Sliced American cheese.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kraft singles.
Kraft singles.
Oh yeah, I've eaten a lot of cheese straight out of the fridge.
Yup.
It's good.
That's our version of string cheese.
Yeah.
All right, for our last story. So Netflix has announced that they will be coming out with an Avatar live-action series. Avatar: The Last Airbender live-action series.
Hell yeah.
Is it an Asian cast or no?
No, but the original creators of the cartoon are gonna be creating this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the original creator. That's good because Netflix likes to just like ruin things.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Really, do
What
they?
have they ruined?
What
Like-
have they ruined? Because I don't know. I know about that.
I'm not even like an anime person. I don't watch all that stuff, but I saw the Death Note thing because like I wanted to be like in the loop. It was one of the stupidest things I've ever seen, and I
They
heard
made
it
a
was like,
live action Death Note.
yes.
It was so bad. I couldn't
It's
finish it.
so bad.
I couldn't finish
it's
it.
so bad. And like that's the thing. Netflix has all this money, and so they were like, "Oh, we're gonna get small people to produce for us and make this content." But the thing is, they are legitimately not as experienced as
Yeah.
the more expensive people.
Yeah.
So like a lot of the stuff that Netflix is putting money into is not that good. Like,
Well, it's hit or miss, right? They're just playing the volume game.
Yeah.
yeah.
I saw Battle Royale 2, and I think it was produced by Japan Netflix. Fucking horrible.
Oh, damn.
Battle Royale 1 is
It's the best.
amazing.
Great.
No, Battle Royale 2's been out for years.
It's bad.
That's been out for like 10
Maybe
years.
Netflix didn't produce it, but it's just I don't know. I just saw it on Netflix.
Put his review out there,
I
okay?
thought it was Netflix, okay?
Don't watch it.
I don't know. There's not a lot.
Or is it Battle Royale 3? I don't know.
Maybe 3. Maybe
I'm
3.
all fucked up
that
now.
makes sense because they would milk that because that's a
Yeah.
good ass movie.
But let me get back to the Avatar though. This has been something that was like nonstop. I watched all the books. I even read the comics. This shit is the fucking best, man. And then when Mr. M. Night Shyamalan came out with a live action one, I was like, all right, I'm gonna give it a shot. They're not Asian characters. Okay, that's okay. Aang was like, he looked like a little Mexican boy. All of the you know, the fire peoples were like
He was Indian. They got like Dev Patel to play him.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like, it's supposed to be like this, like what do you call it? Like a pseudo Asian world of
It's those characters?
The elements. Yeah, it was those characters that.
Because those characters
Yeah.
don't even look Asian to me.
well that
They don't?
No.
it's supposed to be like
I mean, 2 of them are clearly black.
yeah, it's supposed to be like Inuit and Chinese, Tibetan, and
I don't
like
see any Chinese in that group.
Japanese, and like it's kind of like this fusion Asian planet, and
Because that guy looks black. That girl in the blue looks like Ethiopian. The guy in the back looks like
He looks
Eurasian.
Because that girl on the
guy in
left
the
is
middle
wearing a
looks
Chinese
Indian.
outfit.
yeah.
She looks a little bit Chinese, but with blue eyes. Oh, I
That's
guess.
what I was gonna say. They were like, let's make a diversified like Asian cast, and then let's give them all blue eyes. Like I don't.
But they're kind of like angry looking right now. They have softer features and stuff. like if you look,
True.
yeah.
So this
is
isn't the
kind of-
original?
This is like them getting ready to fuck some shit up.
Oh, they look like they're about to.
Does
though.
Dragon Ball, do they look Asian
attractive,
to you
yeah.
or do they not look Asian to you?
A Dragon Ball? No, it looks like it looks very cartoony, so it doesn't look like anything that exists in real life.
Yeah, I
Right,
agree.
but I mean, just culturally, the clothes that they're wearing, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
the mannerisms.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they do martial arts, and then they use a lot of like, they're inspired by a lot of Buddhism, Taoism, and all those religions to create this pseudo like world. And so people expected it to be a multicultural cast of a lot of Asians.
Oh, I see.
But what ended up happening was all of the main characters were all the good guys were white and all the bad guys were Indian.
Oh, yucky! No.
And then it was funny because like there's the northern water tribe and the southern water tribe, and those guys are supposed to be like Inuit. So the background characters and everyone was like Eskimo or Inuit or whatever they're called, and then the main characters were white.
Oh no, dude.
So people were kind of pissed.
Yeah.
And not only that, like I didn't care about that too much. I was just like, you better do it justice. And it sucked. The movie sucked. So I think people were even more pissed about that.
Well, at least the good news here is that Netflix said that they're not gonna super whitewash it like they did with the movie.
Oh, thank goodness. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, and it's done by the original people, so it might actually be good.
Bring me as an extra, man. Fuck yeah. I'll be Appa the dog, flying dog.
Yeah, gaining a lot of weight.